Where am I? Well, that's a fucking boner kill. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Mad as a Goat. This guy, aka the biggest fan, he came around and saw me today. We did a bit of Unfortunately now he has AIDS and he'll probably die soon. So let's move on from that before it turns into a depressing rant and move on to today's topic. And today I'm going to be talking about how our politicians in Australia are perceived by pretty much everyone to be total fucking pussies. You know the big scandal that's going on at the moment? No, it's not the high unemployment rate or anything like that. Oh, someone in fucking Parliament sent some sexist messages. Whoop-de-fuck, man. Sexism isn't even that big of a deal. The only reason people, make it a big deal is because they got nothing better to talk about. They know they got no solutions to the actual problem, so they're trying to divert our attentions with all this other bullshit. I mean, look at, even just the politicians themselves are fucking distractions. On one side, you got this guy who always looks like he's smuggling a sausage and 2 potatoes. I mean, how are you meant to take that seriously, right? It's completely retarded. Then on the other side, you got this lady, right? And I can't listen to her policies, partly because she can't even fucking communicate properly, and secondly, look at those mamas, man. You're just thinking every time she's talking. How are we supposed to take our fucking politicians seriously when they're diverting our attentions with all these stupid scandals and they look like total clowns and they don't even articulate correctly? I mean, John Howard had a my fellow Australians, but at least he got the message across. These people are fucking too busy stammering and fucking jumping over words trying to get a secretary to put their fucking speech together instead of actually using their brains and trying to help the country. They don't want to help the country. They don't want to be a leader. They just want all the attention and all that. They saw what happened to John Howard and how the chasers jumped on his wagon and he became this worldwide sensation with his crappy bowling, and they want to do the same thing. But what they don't understand is the public won't let you just do your same thing, because we all know that when these politicians retire, they get to go on really, really, really healthy pensions. So fuck them. Make them all retire and put a bunch of good people in. We got Wayne Swan. He ain't so bad. He's got some good things to say, but he gets pushed aside. Why? Because he's not that good at spin. You know why he's not that good at spin? Because he's actually trying to make change. It's really hard to be really good at spin and making the media happy when you're actually trying to do something. When you're busy, doing your fucking job. Instead, we got fucking all these shit on the television like Julia Gillard tripping over. Oh, how hilarious. Unless she fell over and then an anvil crushed her head, I'm not laughing. It's not that fucking funny. She tripped over on the grass. She didn't even scrape her knee. Why are we all going on about that? And the riots when she lost her shoe, she deserved to lose her shoe. All the rioters there, they knew this lady has no idea what she's doing. We have to haze her and put her in her place. But no, we can't have that. We've got to save the Prime Minister. I reckon they should have lynched her, man. Taught her a lesson. You can't just go through life talking and say moving forward as much as possible and actually call yourself a politician. You have to have some policies, procedures, and you actually have to make some change. But that's not to say that Kevin Rudd was any better than Julia Gillard, because Kevin Rudd was even more spin. He was spin to Obama levels. He was our version of Obama. Remember Kevin 07 and all his spin and all that? They didn't really talk too much about his policy. It was mostly about Kevin 07 and all this shit. And the apology, I'm sorry, as a person of Aboriginal heritage, I thought that was kind of weak. I mean, for decades of fucking pain and suffering for hundreds of thousands of people going, I'm sorry, doesn't really do anything. We would have preferred it if you actually put some policies in that actually worked, instead of all these initiatives that just send us into dead ends. And that's fucking bullshit. All these initiatives do that. They send us into broken factories and broken companies that are about to crash. We lose our jobs, we lose confidence, and then we end up on the street. And that's what they want, because the politicians are all spin and they want us all to turn against each other and be this hateful fucking rioting group. They want it to be more like Lebanon or something, where we'll flip out over anything. They were probably loving it when all those riots happened in Sydney over that movie. They were like, yes, they're following the stereotype. That's good. That will make for good spin. See, that's what you got to do. You got to understand when you yourself are making spin for these politicians. You got to protect yourself from making spin for these motherfuckers. You can't let them just keep using the media as a way to backpedal across policies and actual procedures. If we want to make this country better, we make those motherfuckers focus. Give them nothing to report. When the news stations stop, they have to start fucking working and they have to make the fucking news instead of the rest of society making the news. Anyway, that's all I have to say on that, and that was Mad as a Goat. I'll see you on the potato side.
wanna bet about those hard ass titties. I wanna bet about those hard ass titties. I wanna bet about those hard ass titties. 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 Wanna bet about those hard ass titties.